One of the things to understand and to simplify playing against Jinx and maybe make it easier to play against Jinx is to know that she's a poke champion with a reset when it comes down to it. Her rocket launcher is a long-range harass tool, her shock pistol and her W is also a long-range kind of like poke tool, and her ultimate is a long-range and also just global ability. And then her E is to really try to help her stay, keep certain people and champions and classic champions away from her because she does not like close range. It's why they nerfed the minigun in 5.10 to make her DPS less good early game as kind of an almost pseudo-duelist that she should not have been. But also hard engage. When it comes to hard engage, certain things might not be meta like Vi and Nautilus, but point and clicks and things like that, things that Jinx won't be able to have an ability in her kit to knock away, are things you want to play against Jinx specifically anyway, because those are just going to be really hard for her to deal with, whether they're meta or not. They're kind of meta against Jinx. So if you're a jungler, for example, you might want to look into getting Vi or Nautilus, because those are things that, especially if Jinx is overextended in her lane, you're probably going to have the easiest time getting to her and stopping her. Like the Flame Choppers, even though they now stop dashes in mid-progress, they won't stop Vi's ultimate. And Nautilus' point-and-click ultimate isn't really a dash anyway, so that'll still get to her even if she tries to outrun it as long as you clicked in on her. When it comes to armor items, especially for divers, more so than tanks, since tanks might be able to build several armor items, if you're a diver that's going to be building some damage with like 1 or 2 armor items, I'd actually personally say prioritize Frozen Heart even more so than Thornmail. Go Randuin's Omen Frozen Heart instead of Randuin's Omen Thornmail, because Jinx will eventually maybe buy Lifesteal and the Thornmail won't have as much as effect, and because you're not building a lot of armor, there won't be a lot coming from the passive of Thornmail, while Frozen Heart will always be able to, hinder her DPS. If you can hinder her DPS, you can hinder how many crits are coming out, and you can also hinder her ability to kite you, because orb walking is linked to movement speed. That's why you also go to Randuin's Omen with its effect to just really make Jinx super slow, and then able to really fight you very well and make your job a bit easier, especially when the game goes later and you get into Jinx's power spec, which is going to be more powerful. But I'm making this video because if you have any more questions about playing against Jinx, you struggle against that champion, feel free to ask me, and then as a Jinx player, I'll try and help you with that in the comment section down below. But that's all for this video, so thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know which video will be next, because life be quite a mess. So until next time, take care, from the Fire Guy FS. Thank you for watching.